Alright, what's up, Five Tool fam? This is Steven Wadani. I'm going to do a video analysis here of Nathan Weber's separation position player med ball throws. So let's take you into it, Nate. Front leg is still kind of reaching. You'll see here, watch this front leg. It's still going to kind of be the first thing to kick and reach out, but you're doing a much better job of staying loaded in your back leg. So you're still holding, you're still in flexion, a little bit of flexion. I think it could get better, but you'll see here there's still a little bit of flexion, a little bit of load into that back leg. Now going forward, you start to drive, but you hit front foot contact. Try to land right on it. I want to get it right there. Okay, perfect. You can see ankle isn't kicked through, and this hip isn't going to be kicked all the way through. So need to see full extension, ankle, knee, and hip right into front foot contact. If we draw a line in your body, the middle of your body, you can see your early trunk tilting a little bit. I'm trying to get it right on it. There we go. So see how much your head is in front of that middle of the body. You want to keep that trunk a little bit farther back. Same thing. You're doing a better job, but need to get more horizontal adduction, more counter rotation of the trunk. So keeping this trunk more counter rotated and getting that elbow position a little more abducted. So your elbow is pretty low there. So get that elbow more abducted, get that trunk more counter rotated, and get this back leg and hip more powered through. That would be ideal. All right, so the drive is just, it's a little late. So you're just landing at foot contact, and then you're trying to finish the drive, and that back knee and hip kind of just suck up because of the late hip rotation. All right, so let's go forward into the throw. So here's release, the front leg knee, the front leg knee and hip, a lot of flexion, so there's not a lot of extension, and then look how vertical this trunk is. So I see you're trying to get more forward trunk tilt, so you can see you're trying to extend, it's just late. So you get that, trunk going forward and this front leg extending more, but it's just way too late. So it's got to get way faster off of the front leg. So we need to get that front leg extension and then this forward trunk tilt right into pitch release. It's just way, way, way after pitch release. So I think you're going in the right direction. You're not swinging the front leg as violent as you were before. You're starting to drive time that drive a lot better. It's just got to get more powerful. It's got to get faster. It's got to be sequenced more. The trunk has to be delayed in both rotation and your early trunk tilts. So keeping the trunk farther back, keeping that the shoulders more delayed, counter rotated, shoulder more abducted. And then we need to get faster off of this front leg extension and faster into these forward trunk tilts right into pitch release. All right, Nate, here's your chest up throws. Let's take you into it. All right, let's see. So again, take a look at this front leg. Still getting quite a bit of swing here. So that front leg is still kind of dominating and pulling you out. So here, take a look at that back leg. So that is less flexion than what we've seen before. So you're getting pretty pulled out of your back leg load here. If we draw a line into your body, your trunk is already starting to leap forward, so need to keep this trunk farther back. All right. And it looks like you're doing more, you're kind of timing it wrong. You're getting more of a hop than an actual drive here. So you'll just kind of see you're trying to drive, but it's like this awkward kind of like hoppish thing. You're landing at front foot strike. Back leg is not driven through. All right, this ankle isn't kicked through, so it's going to be a late drive, and you're going to see that hip kind of suck up again. So just got to get faster out of that back leg. So hitting your load position, calming down this front leg swing, and from here you just got to power that hip through extension. You got to drive that hip through, kick this ankle through, get the knee to extend, get the hip to extend, power it through the hips. And when you power it through the hips, all right, what happens is you power this hip through, and this trunk is going to get this blowback where this energy is just traveling up the trunk, and it's like pulling back at the trunk, all right? So then you're going to hit front foot strike. Let's take you to your front foot strike. Boom. All right, I love the position that your front foot is in. but the trunk needs to be farther back. All right, so at this point your trunk is already in. Look, you're you're pretty much releasing the ball at this point. If you look up here, you're pretty much going to be releasing the ball. All right, so the trunk is too forward. You're already going into pitch release. At this point, the trunk still needs to be back. The arms still need to be externally rotating and loading, getting ready to get extension from the front leg, forward trunk tilt, right into pitch release. So let's see what you do with it. You go, okay, so you go into pitch release. Let's say, I'm trying to stop it right there. I don't know if we're going to have enough frames. Ay. I'll get it. Give me a sec. There it is. Boom. So, front leg, still in flexion. Oh, let me clear this so we can get a better look. Front leg, still in flexion. Trunk, really vertical. All right, so got to get faster extension off that front leg, more forward trunk tilts. So big takeaways. You're still swinging a little too hard with the leg. All right, got to start driving from this position. This is a good back leg load position. We got to kill this front leg swing and start powering and accelerating your body through the back leg drive, powering through hip extension, delaying the trunk as you power that hip forward. All right, then once you hit front foot contact, got to get better. Once you hit front foot contact here, keeping the trunk back, all right? And then also slamming this front leg into extension to catapult that trunk into more forward trunk tilts, all right? But going in the right direction, man. I really like the separation throw a lot more than this one. It looks like you were doing a lot, getting a lot better through your drive leg, and you calm down the front leg a lot more in the separation one. So going in the right direction, but still just got to calm down that front leg and get way more explosive out of the back leg, and then start syncing up that front leg extension into forward trunk tilt.